Guys, it's very much important for us to promote our API which we have created. Okay, so just go to the blog and we have put this promote your application programming interface, that is API, how you can promote it. So method one we have is the API directories. Okay, so using API directories, my friend, you guys can promote it. Okay, understand one thing. For example, you create different product and service. So for every product and service, what you can do is that you can just list it on some website. For example, you create one product, list that product maybe on product hunt, so that you will going to get more exposure to your product. More people will be able to see your product. Okay, so traffic will come to your product. Similarly, let's say you are creating some kind of tools. Okay, so this type of Futurepedia website are very much helpful. You can just put your tool here so that people will going to explore your tool more from this type of directories like Futurepedia for particular tools. So you can see all different tools are created by different people. They have listed it here, and after they will going to list it, if someone will be interested, let's say I am interested in this particular product, I will simply click here and I will go to that particular tool, right? So basically using these big websites, you can just put your tools, people will come, they will check your tool, they will go to your tool. If they are interested, they can consume or use your product. It's that simple. Similarly, let's say you have one forum. So for forum, you can just list your forum inside this findaforum.net, right? So guys, similarly like product, for tools, for forum, we can also put our API which we have created or produced to different directories. Okay, so I have put some of the directories here. If you will click here, so you will go to that directory and put your directory on this website. So these directories have lots of traffic. So lots of traffic come to these directories every time. So this traffic will come to the website when you will going to list your API. So chances are very high that people will going to see your API and they will click on your API, and then they will go to your API, and there they can use your API. Right, so this is the very first method, that is API directories. Okay, so you can just read it here as well, and if you want, you can just read this blog as well, 13 API directories to help you discover. And of course, if you want to learn how to discover it, so you can just use Google Bard. So just go to bar.google.com. In this case, I will not going to suggest you guys to use ChatGPT, because ChatGPT will going to have very limited knowledge, because it has knowledge till 2021, right? So that is the problem. But Google Bard update itself every time, so it also has latest knowledge about new tools as well. Okay, so you can just tell it, hey, can you tell me how to put my API to, let's say, this particular website. If you will click here, so you can say like, hey, how can I list my API in this website? Okay, in quotes, paste it, click on enter button, and then it will going to guide you how you can list your API in that particular directory, that is apis.guru, right? So this may happen sometime, so you can just refresh it. Otherwise guys, if these bar tools will not going to help you in this case, because it's not possible for me to teach you for all this one, but you can just simply go to this tool. It's very simple, my friends, right? In case if you want to even get support, you can just come here and you can just ask for support as well. You can see you will going to get option here, add API. So it's very simple and basic thing, and I can say that you guys can easily do that. Okay, so not a big deal. But the first method is always to add your APIs to these API directories. You can just search more on Google or other search engines like Bing and find out API directories and put your API there, so that more people will going to explore your API. Okay.